Hey guys, it's Shayla here. I just wanted to pop in and record a new video. It's been a couple weeks since I recorded a video, and so I just wanted to kind of give you an update on what's been going on. Today is today's Friday, I don't know, June 6th. And on Sunday, 7th, June 8th, I will be 11 weeks. It's been about at least 4 weeks or so since I recorded my last video. Since then, I did have my first doctor's appointment that I went to, and everything went great. I found the best doctor. I was having a hard time finding a doctor just because without letting my secret out and asking everybody, like anybody that, or most of my friends that have had a baby recently don't live in the same area as so I didn't want to have a OBGYN that was pretty far away. And also, it also depended on what hospital they were contracted with as well. I went to lunch with one of my girlfriends, my coach, Lori, and one of her sister-in-laws had recently had a baby, and she referred me to her doctor. And then later on that evening, one of the girls in the class that I teach, the insanity class, I had mentioned to her, because I wasn't feeling well, that I was expecting. And so she referred me to a doctor, and it happened to be the same doctor that Lori had referred to me, so I figured that was a sign. Later on that night, I got home, I checked out the doctor, everything looked great. She was a part of our network. I called the next day. I had to wait about 2 weeks to get an appointment, but it was worth it. We had an appointment. My husband went with me, and we had our first sonogram. So that was about at least 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, I believe. I was 9 weeks at the time, right? Something like that. I was almost 9 weeks. So we have an official due date, which is December 28th. And so far, so good. Everything looks good. Like I said, I was able to have a sonogram and see the baby. I have pictures, so everything looks good. And when I happen to go back for my next appointment, which is going to be Tuesday, June 17th, I'll be 12 weeks at that time. I'm actually having another sonogram, only because they want to test for Down syndrome. Technically, I'm not well, I don't know. I have to double check with my doctor, but I'm 34 now, but I will be 35 by the time I give birth. So that, I guess, it kind of borderline classifies me as high risk. So, at first it was an option, but she came back and said, no, they want me, or I need to take the test. So we're going to go ahead and do that, which is great, only because I get to see my little nugget again. So, how have I been feeling these past couple of weeks? I can say that I've been doing much, much, much better than when I first found out. Before, I was like sick as a dog all day, felt crappy, nauseous, morning sickness, just not fun at all. No energy, but it's gotten better, and I hope that it continues to get better. And I'm praying that as I pass the first trimester, most of these symptoms that I deal with go away. As of right now, I literally, since I found out I was pregnant, I have to go pee all the time, so that's a little annoying. But of course, I got to get used to it because I still have a while to go. Sleeping hasn't been too bad. I haven't really been a sleeper on my stomach in the past, but like for some reason now I really want to sleep on my stomach, which I guess is good because I can now for the time being, and then eventually that I can't. So sleeping's been okay, with the exception of getting up and go to the bathroom like once or twice a night. I wake up. Some days are better than others. Some days I wake up and I feel very, very, very nauseous and just have no energy, which it's a lot for me to get my workouts in. I have no appetite. The doctor talked to me about eating or having protein first thing in the morning, which apparently will help with my nauseousness throughout the day. And I don't know, I can't say whether it does or not, but I mean, I try to, even if I'll like try to eat some mixed nuts or something like that just to have a little something. But typically I'm not hungry when I first wake up, but within about an hour or two, if I don't eat, like my stomach is growling like I never ate before. That's usually like one of the biggest things. Like it's 11:43 now, and this morning I've already had a shake. I had my Shakeology. Yes, I've continued to drink it. My doctor has given me the okay. I just don't take it in conjunction with prenatal vitamins because I get the vitamins through my shake. But if I don't have a shake, then I will take prenatal vitamins that day. And then I had some oatmeal, and I'm starving. Like I feel like I haven't eaten all morning, and I probably just ate within the last hour. I ate the oatmeal. So that's something to get used to. When I do feel nauseous, I have these little gummy chews. What are they? Preggy Naturals. I picked up at Bye Bye Baby. I had seen them online, and in terms of like morning sickness, and they help. They help a lot. I mean, I can like pop one in, and literally within like 10 to 15 minutes feel better. I actually need to go pick up some more because I've gone through my second box. So they've helped when I do feel really, really nauseous, especially in the morning. Throughout the day, you know, it's just my energy level. Like I'd be so much better if I can take a nap every day, like around 12 or 1. But of course, you know, with work, I can't. Some days when I work from home, I will, but not every day. Lunch, I don't eat lunch probably as early as I should. Like my eating's the worst. Like I said, I just don't really have a big appetite, but I know I need to eat. Everything that I used to like before, eat before, I don't really have a taste for. Typically, I crave stuff that I didn't eat before. Like I ate pretty healthy and clean, and you know, didn't eat fast food, and now I crave like beans and rice, or occasionally a hamburger. The other night I wanted fried chicken. Stuff that I don't normally have on a regular basis is the stuff that I've been wanting. So not that I necessarily indulge in it all the time, but like as for, you know, like baked chicken or anything like that, just the sound of that disgusts me. So I haven't had any plain chicken or anything like that lately. And then towards the evening time, around probably like 6:37 is when I start to get really hungry again. And it's weird because my body lets me know like when I haven't eaten. It's really weird. This might be disgusting. Sorry if this is TMI, but I'm just keeping it real. Like I start to burp a lot, or I'll start to pass gas a lot, like when I need to eat. Like my stomach, when I feel like I'm like hungry, I need to eat, like my body's like, feed me, feed me. So that's kind of how I know. I'm like, okay, I need to hurry up and eat. The later I eat, it's just not, I just eat because I have to, not, you know, for the taste. It doesn't really satisfy me. I'm just eating because I need to. But I also get in the evening times, I have this horrible, I don't know what, I call it yuck mouth. But at first it started like a dry mouth, and now it's not really dry, but I have like, it's kind of like a metal mouth. I have this taste in my mouth every night. So it doesn't matter what I eat or what I drink later. Like it just, nothing tastes good. I'm just literally eating it because I have to and for the nutrition, but I can't really taste it because my mouth has this overpowering taste in it, which is not fun at all. And I'm really hoping that goes away. Because I mean, even drinking water, now I have to drink it with the straw just because the taste of water doesn't even taste good, but I'm just drinking it just to get something in me. So, other than that, my belly is starting to poke out a little bit. I mean, unless you saw me, you know, in a midriff and, you know, you saw my belly, or or had like a tank top on. I mean, somebody that didn't know me wouldn't think anything. I mean, it doesn't look like I'm chubby or belly. I mean, someone that knows that I worked out and what I look like, you know, 5 weeks ago, they'd be like, oh, you know, maybe you gained a little weight in the midsection or whatever. But, I mean, nobody can tell yet. We still haven't let the cat out of the bag. I mean, of course, our family, our close family knows. Some close friends know. Some people here and there know, but we're still not really telling anybody. I probably won't tell anybody until I'm like 13 weeks. I leave to go to Vegas in about 2 weeks. So when I come back, I'll be 13 weeks. We'll probably announce it to more people then. I should be out of my first trimester, so I'll feel more comfortable sharing it publicly, as well as with my Facebook Fit page, with all the people that follow me on there. So in terms of my working out and fitness, excuse me, my doctor gave me the okay to continue working out. She said, since I worked out before, it's completely fine for me to continue working out, even so to teach Insanity. So I have been continuously still teaching my Insanity classes on Wednesday nights and Thursday morning. However, it has been getting more difficult for me. My doctor says my heart rate shouldn't go, since being an active pregnant woman, because I've been working out before, my heart rate shouldn't go over 160, and that's been an issue. I mean, even though I'm teaching, I still have to show the moves and show the modifications. I have a hard time keeping my heart rate below 160, so that kind of worries me a little bit, but because of that, I probably will stop teaching sooner than later. Not to mention just my energy level. Like before, I was like, oh, cool, I get to teach. It was like no big deal. But now it's just like, like, it's like a drag that I have to like get up and go. So, in addition to that, I probably work out. That's Wednesday, Thursday. Out of 7 days a week, I probably work out between 4 and 5 days. And the other workouts, I'll either go walking, do a couple miles, I'll do a 21-day fix workout video at home, or I'll do a P90X video at home, because I want to keep my muscles, they're kind of, you just can't see them, but they're still here. I still want to stay toned, obviously, but I've limited the amount of cardio that I've been doing, because that's something that's been getting my heart rate up a lot. So, but I still do work out. In terms of eating, I'm just going to be honest, it's been pretty shitty. I haven't really gained any, well, I don't know, I haven't weighed myself. I don't really care. I mean, it's kind of like a mental thing. I mean, I know I'm going to gain weight, and it's kind of hard to know that I've worked so hard for so long to get where I am, and then my body's going to change. But obviously, I mean, I'm pregnant, it's going to happen, it's for the good, but still mentally it's kind of hard to get over, especially when like my trouble area is my midsection, and to see that change all of a sudden. But I try not to give into cravings, which hasn't been too bad. I mean, thankfully I don't crave any sweets. I mean, like the sweets I crave are like fruits. I'm not like, I used to be a really big chocolate person. I would hit up like, go get a apple pie or some churros from Jack in the Box, or ice cream or whatever. I mean, like, I'm like a sweet fiend, but not now while I'm pregnant. Like, it just doesn't appeal to me at all. Like, my husband brought me a cookie home from Subway, and it just sat there, and he's like, you're gonna eat the cookie? And I'm like, no, I'm not, I don't want it. So that's good. Water's been my best friend. I love it. However, before I used to be like more of a room temperature kind of water person, and now like I have to have my water like super, super ice cold. Like, I typically put a water bottle in the freezer and drink it that way. No sodas. I didn't drink sodas before anyways, with the exception of sometimes if I'm feeling nauseous, I need the carbonation, but just the taste of it is kind of gross to me. So obviously, certain things are, the way that they were, but I'm kind of like a creature of habit. I found foods that I like that don't bother me or make me sick, and I've stuck with them. So I mean, so far so good. I mean, I'm excited. When we do get to the point in time, we will want to find out the sex of our baby, which will be a baby girl. We all know it's going to be a girl. We're still in the process of coming up with names. She does have a possible middle name that my husband came up with. It's still a maybe, because of course we have to see what the first name is going to be to go with it. But I mean, obviously we're excited. My mom called me the other day, and she's like, when do you go back for your next appointment? And I was like, oh, in 2 weeks, on the 12th or on the 17th, I'll be 12 weeks. She's like, okay, so you're going to find out then? I'm like, no, it's still too early. Like, we have to wait until around 18 weeks or so. And she's like, oh, I'm at the store now, and I see some really cute little girl stuff that I want to buy, but I'll wait. So of course, our family's really, really extremely excited, and so are we. And everything's going good. Hopefully, I'll record a new video within like the next week or two after, well, probably 2 weeks after my next appointment, just to kind of give you guys an update. But for now, again, so far so good. Everything's going well, and I will keep you updated. Let me know if you have any questions. You can email me at Shayla at Shayla-J.com, or you can find me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page, and it's Shayla J Health and Fitness. Bye.